Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Sandra. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am filming this video on Thursday, June 13th, and it is for the 17th to the 23rd of June. So I guess technically the second last week of June. Still in my beautiful brand new Vintage Aurora. I love this binder. She's such a beauty. But I am getting prepared for next month because if I don't, I won't be ready. And I'm excited to switch, even though I love this binder. But one of the biggest reasons I am excited to switch is because I'm going to be switching things up a tiny bit. And I think I'm just going to be using 6 dividers. I'm just going to try using the side tabs if I can get away with it, because I think it's going to save me space, I think. And I'm just going to downsize. So I'm going to get rid of my sinking fund section and my school section and just like a whole bunch of areas that are hopefully going to make my planner like a lot easier to carry. I'm hoping. And that's also to say that my binder that I'm using for next month is like the rings in there right now are 1.25 inch. So I was thinking of switching to 1.5 because I feel like that's just how I have to carry. Like my stuff only fits in a 1.5 inch. So I'm going to play around with that and see as well. Just as an update, I am still sick. I now have a cough and I've got like a lot of nasal congestion. I'm just a mess. I'm just a walking germ again. Like, what is wrong with me? My kids and this one I have to blame Chad for because he got me sick. And he got the kids sick as well. So Logan got sick, Connor got sick, and Danica. And it's really like it's just a head cold, so this one isn't as bad. But I feel like a little bit's going into my lungs, and I feel like my son Logan is starting to cough again a little bit. So I mean, it just doesn't stop. You have 3 kids and a husband, it doesn't stop. Like I don't go anywhere. I don't pick up many germs. I'm pretty safe. I wash my hands 100 times a day. But the kids don't, and I don't think Chad does either. So there's that. Okay, moving on. We're going to. Oh, did I show you my bow? My bow came in. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I can't remember where it was from. But I will. I want to say Duchess Gem Studios. I've ordered something from there for July as well. Oh, and you'll notice my nails. I took my nails off. And do you guys remember when I told you I had an infection in my nail? Look at it. It literally lifted. The whole nail came right off my nail bed. Like that was underneath my fake nails. So I was like, you know what? It's time to take the nails off. I'm going to let my nails grow out and get healthy and then see where we're at. But yeah, that's pretty bad. That was from an infection. It wasn't from the nails coming off. Just so you're aware. Because I had a really bad infection in this one and then in the corner of this one. And even this one, the nail lifted a little bit. So I don't know if it was from the infection or if it was from me putting polysporin on there every day. I have no idea. But anyway, what's done is done, and now I have to grow them out. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go to my task card. I'm also going to be switching up my task cards for next month. I won't be using the same ones. I'll be changing them a little bit. I have some work to do. I can't remember where I got this from either, but it's been my week at a glance type thing I was experimenting with. And it works, but I haven't filled it out for this week yet. It's already Thursday. So maybe it's not working. I don't know. What am I doing? Wow. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be switching my task cards. And I don't want to because I like these guys, but they don't fit in the thing I want to keep them in. So I'm going to be switching them. And I'll probably, if I do switch them, maybe I'll just pull these off. I'll do new ones for my new cards. And then I'm going to change the order in which I do things. Because you guys know I always do my, like for the week, I always end up doing my, checking my calendar and master tasks before my new rolls and big rocks. So I'll just switch that around. Okay. Put this back again. I'm really out of it. I woke up late. So now I've got to hurry because I'm not sure if I'll actually finish in time. and I don't want to be late to take my son to school today. So, okay, first step is to review previous week. So we'll quickly go through that. And when I mean quickly, I'm not going to beat around the bush here. Okay, so Thursday the 6th. I noticed I haven't really been using this side of my notes page lately, in the last week or so, but I think I used it a couple times. Okay, so Thursday. I did all of the things. I filmed the video, I edited my stuff, I did my content plan, I did my budget setup. Those were pretty much the main things actually. And then I wanted to do a couple of other things. I had the extra stuff on my work planner and I didn't get to it. But the new thing is here that I actually put it in my planner. So it did get done. Friday is, I got quite a few more things done, like for a Friday. I mean, like I never work on Friday. I did my bed sheets. It was so nice to sleep in fresh, clean bed sheets. I downloaded my new songs from Epidemic. I cleaned Bird's Cage. I did an Etsy tracker on Canva. I did my song list for karaoke, paid the bills, and I bought my planner deco for July. So a lot of it was downloadable, and I had to print it myself. So I did. I've been working on that, and I've been doing that like a little bit every day when my son is sleeping. So I have been working on that, and I'm almost done. But I did order a few things that I have to wait for, but they are coming by the end of June. Okay, and then for Saturday, I mean, what's wrong with me? Why am I working on the weekend? So I didn't get I was started the Shopify research. I don't even know if I need to switch my website. I was thinking about it because I want to have the Shopify platform. I like the experience. Like people seem to trust Shopify when they check out. And I think if I was to come off Etsy, like I'm not sure if I'm ready to stop selling on Etsy. If I was going to stop completely, because Etsy has really high fees, okay? And I need a website anyway because I have to like market my profile and market my portfolio. So if I didn't have to do that, I would just cut the website because that's obviously expensive. It's like $55 a month. But the like Etsy just has such a big market base and such a big customer base. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do there. But if I was to quit Etsy and just go with a website, maybe I would switch my website before I quit Etsy. So I would go to Shopify and quit Squarespace, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to worry about it for now. I did my Sandra Doll Beauty Canva design. So YouTube intros are done. I added music to you'll see at the beginning of this video, I added music to my Sandra Doll one for this video, my intro. I checked my business. Ooh, I have to add that to this week, like to today. I checked my expenses for business. I did my home expenses and I picked up toys and cleaned up the house. I did a whole bunch. I swept the floor, a whole bunch of cleaning. And before I forget, I'm just going to add that to today. Got quite a few things to do today. So that was Saturday, and then Sunday, I did kind of like not do as much on Sunday, and that was on purpose because I was trying to relax. So I actually ended up reading a lot, which was so nice. It was like such a relaxing day. Chad went for groceries, and I didn't even do my Hobonichi. I slept in, or I did go to karaoke on Friday. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. I went by myself. I went with my friend, and it was fun. It was really quiet, though. It was really dead. But then I stayed home Saturday. And then, yeah, Sunday, Chad went for groceries. I stayed home and read on the couch. And we actually went swimming after too. And then I read on the couch a lot. I actually did a lot of reading. Because, look, this is my witching hour book. I'm almost done, you guys. I'm almost done. I'm so excited. And I'll start on the book Lasher at the end, like after I'm done. And it's so much more exciting at the end of the book, like the last quarter of it, it's so much better. It was kind of tedious for the first, like, 3 quarters. It was a little like dry, but now it's getting way more interesting. Okay, so we went shopping, swimming, and then on Monday, look at me go on Monday. So what did we do? I switched my ink. I had to get new ink because my ink ran out. Um, oh my goodness, I did so much. I did all my journaling stuff. I read, so I had Jane's Agenda Masterclass. I did all my reading in that same day. Um, I made planner notes. This is what I want to do for summer. I just did a whole bunch of things. A lot of it was miscellaneous, but I needed to get it done, so I did. Okay, and then Tuesday, the only thing I didn't do was print my tropical dashboards and my stickers because my grandma came over, so I ended up adding all this stuff after. The only thing I wanted to do yesterday or Tuesday was write my blog. So I did write my blog. I finished it. I did my morning journaling and stuff, and I was going to read out in the sun. But my grandma came over because she needed help with her cell phone. She recently got a new cell phone, and um, it basically it's the same thing that she had before. It's a Samsung, but she just didn't know where anything was. So I moved all of her apps over, and I just got her to practice in front of me because she's very forgetful. And I just wanted to help her out. So we spent a good 2 hours doing that. And then it was so beautiful outside. So I said, you know what? And she needed her hair cut. So she's like, I was like, why don't I cut your hair? Because I remember her asking my mom to get her hair cut. So I told her, I'm like, why don't I cut your hair? So I cut her hair. And then my mom had come over in the middle of that. And she's like, oh, can you cut my hair too? And I was like, yeah, I might as well. I've got everything out. So I cut my mom's hair as well. And so I got all that done. So it was quite a bit. And then I had a nice visit with my mom and my grandma and my daughter and Logan, of course. So that was nice. And then yesterday was actually a very busy day. So what happened was Chad got sent home from work yesterday. Kind of a bit of a panic because we can't really afford to have him not work. And it was really difficult. And he didn't actually help with anything very much yesterday. He laid on the couch all day. So it was very frustrating for me because he was here and like he helped with the kids a little bit, but it was still hard. And I ended up doing sticker design all day, like all day. I'm going to show you what I worked on because I did take pictures of things. Okay, where do we start? So here we go. So these are the die cuts that I did. They're just digital form. I took pictures of when I cut them as well and printed them. But these were the digital form. These were the plant ones, so hibiscus and monstera leaf, banana leaf, and then just some random tropical like fern. Okay, and then this was the first official sticker sheet. I called it Paradise Birds. I thought it was really pretty, really cute, something I haven't done before, and it was hard. Literally, guys, I started stickers. So I woke up at 5 yesterday, 5:30. I did my morning stuff, and it was probably about 7 o'clock. I started drawing, and then Chad came home, and I only made Connor's lunch, and then I made food all day yesterday. So I dealt with the food, but he fed the kids breakfast and stuff, and he took my son to school in the morning. So I didn't leave the house except in the afternoon once I was all done. And I worked from 7 to 3 o'clock doing sticker design. So 8 hours on these, okay? 8 hours. I drew them from hand. I looked at a picture. Um, I was looking at pictures on the internet to see like how realistic I could get because my pictures, my stickers don't like I don't want them to be like super realistic, but I also want them to be like not cutesy either. So I have a few cutesy things, but not really. And again, drawing is subjective, right? Some people will like some things and some people won't like other things. So it's fine. But I try not to make it too realistic, but I also want it to look realistic enough that people think like they know what it is, right? So flamingo, parrot, and a toucan. And these were my freebies. Okay, I printed a whole bunch of those. And then this was the second sticker sheet. This was called Tropical Rainforest. So my hibiscus on there and my leaves. And then these were the die cuts that I printed. I printed them individually as well, so I'll walk through, but the same things. But what I do is I put a holographic vinyl layer on top of them, and then I print them, and they're pretty big. Like that's the palm of my hand, and I've got big hands. I've got my dad's hands. So that is, the die cuts are going to be $3 because of how much work went into them this time. Um, I spent a long time on these designs. They're so pretty. My favorite flower is hibiscus. And those two colors that I made are like the main colors that you can buy here in Canada anyway, or here in Alberta. When you go to buy them from the flower shops, like when you go to do your planting, you can't really get other colors. The only colors I've had are light pink, the dark orange with the red in the centers, and then the dark reddish color that I did. So anyway, I did that yesterday. I was so good. And then so of course I always underestimate how long it takes to list them as well. So I ended up going out to pick up my son because I wanted to get Father's Day cards. So I'll show you on my weekly when we get there, but I had to send my ex-father-in-law his Father's Day card. Wow. And I gave him like this little picture of him and the kids and then some scratch tickets. So I sent that yesterday, but I had to go to the dollar store and buy the cards. So we did that. I sent it in the mail. And I came home and I finished printing all my stickers. So, and then I had to list them all. So that took a little bit of time. And then I wanted to do my sister. We were actually yesterday, she just changed the date for her baby shower. So I have to do a little bit of planning for that today. So I'm going to set up the Facebook page and all that stuff. And then my business goals and my Cultivate What Matters goals. So I have started working on it. I just put, like, I'm starting to fill out the calendar. I started this yesterday and didn't get time to finish. So I'm going to be doing those today. I'll show you, this is today's list. It's actually quite busy because it's my plan with me, which is like the big one. And I never got anything done before because I woke up late today. So it's going to be a busy day. And it's early dismissal for my son. So I don't always I don't have the time. Usually if it's like really crappy outside, I can work right till 3. But now I have to pick up my son at 2 unless my mom helps with that. She might. And if the weather is nice today, I might want to be outside. It's going to be high of 21 today. So yeah, I'm probably going to go outside. We had a wicked thunderstorm the other day too. Not yesterday, but the day before. It was a severe thunderstorm. And all it was a lot of rain and like really bad wind. But I mean, it was exciting to watch it go through. There was good lightning though. Oh, so nice. A lot of really pretty train lightning. The ones that you see on National Geographic. Oh, so beautiful. But anyway, so I'm going to finish my weekly schedule, which is this guy. Okay, Siri on my kid's iPad was just talking to me. It was really creepy. I've got to do my business expenses because I have my website coming out today and then my ink for my printer. List of things I have for my sister, like all the baby stuff, because I have a lot of baby stuff to give her. And then she has a registry for Amazon, so I have to add that to the Facebook invite. So I have to set that up today because we finally established a date. My goals, so I've got to do all of that and then edit the plan with me. And then I also have to call City for the garbage. The garbage is supposed to come tomorrow. So the problem is, and this is like a frustration to no end. So the other day, yesterday, it's supposed to have started, but it never did. They are blocking off our back alley, which is where I have access to my garage. Okay. This is such a dilemma, and there's like nothing I can do about it. I'm so frustrated. The city is going to be renovating our neighborhood, and they're starting with our back alley. So as of yesterday, we weren't allowed to park in the back alley or have any access back there, except they didn't work. I'm assuming because of the rain. It didn't rain much yesterday, but it rained. And they didn't start. And so I could have parked in the garage. So for the last couple days, we've been parking on the street, and I'm really nervous, first of all, because my vehicle has been broken into 5 times in the course of living here. Um, a couple of times it was randomly rifled through, but then one time not the glove compartment, but like the little console beside between the front two seats, somebody broke that lock and they busted it. I've had a claim for about $5,000 already. The back window was smashed one time. So a lot of break-ins. There's been 5, plus my tire was stolen off the back one time. And those tires are expensive, right? Like I had a really good mud tire. So frustrating. But anyway, so I'm parking on the street now and I'm really worried because Jeeps are a target here in Edmonton. Like everybody targets Jeeps. So I'm nervous about that. And my deductible, I think, is like $500. So if I have to go through insurance, I can't afford $500 right now. It's just not possible. And so then the neighbors, so my neighbors moved out. Um, they were the ones with like the loud vehicles, and they had like 6 vehicles, and they were parking. So they're gone, thank goodness. But the owners were here, and they had a motorhome that was parked in front of our house. So there was a motorhome parked there for 20, it was like almost 48 hours he parked there. And then finally he moved. So I was able to park in front of my place. But while the motorhome was parked in front of my place, I had parked 2 doors down because I was just parking like the next free spot. And then yesterday when Chad was home, thank God he was home because he answered the door. If I had answered the door, I probably would have ripped the guy's head off. But my neighbor, who I actually wave at in the back alley, like whenever I leave for work or leave for work, whenever I leave to take my son to school, or if he's like coming into the alley, I always usually wave at him. And he and he's like 3 or 4 houses down. He's at this house that doesn't have, like, there's nobody living there. Um, and it's like the lawn never gets mowed and the sidewalk never gets shoveled in winter. So like last winter, I shoveled that sidewalk a couple times. Like, and I'm furious. I'm furious that this guy is such a jerk. But anyway, he came to the door and he asked if we could move my Jeep because that was the front of where he parked and he didn't want us to park there. So instead of saying it's public property, Chad just was like, "Oh yeah, sure, no worries, okay, we'll do it." And the neighbor was like, "Yeah, dude, I've got 2 kids. Like, I need to have that spot." So Chad never argued the case. He just said, "Yeah, sure." And so we moved my Jeep because the motorhome had gone. So, I mean, in a perfect world, I want to park in front of my house. I don't want to park in front of anyone's house. I don't have any beef with that. But then when I went outside to go pick up my son yesterday, he had put up handicap signs, not even the city one. So, like, you can get an official city one, but he put up the signs and then he put pylons there so nobody could park there because everybody's parking on the road now because of the construction in the back alley. But he doesn't have a handicap necessity. So I'm going to call the city on that too and check. But anyway, so our garbage, the reason why I'm calling the city for the garbage is because they can't come to the back anymore to pick up our garbage. And if everybody is parked on the street side, how can they pick it up? Because we have those new bins where they use the machine to pick it up and dump it. So I don't know if they just want the bags out there now or what. So they can manually do it. I don't know. So I need to call and find out. But I'm so frustrated over that whole situation because this guy, I thought he was a nice neighbor. And like I had parked in front of his house for 2 days because I had no choice because the motorhome was in front of my house. And I just parked in the next, empty spot on the street because the street parking is public parking. Like nobody has any say unless you have one of those like you have to pay for it. You go to the city and you pay for the handicap parking and then you get a sign put in and then you get they'll paint the edge of the sidewalk for you. But you have to prove like you have to have a handicap sign in your car and on your bumper apparently. And so I don't know if you need all of that, but you need to pay for it. You can't. I don't think what he's doing is legal. I don't think it's registered to the city. And as long as it's not registered to the city, people can still park there. But he's made it so impossible that you can't even park near the curb. He like blocked that spot and then he parked right in front of it. So I don't know. It's like he's taking up a spot with just the pylons and now nobody can park there. So I don't know what the hell. Like I'm just livid with it because like right now I'm parked in front of my house, but what happens when I leave and then someone parks there and I can't park there anymore? Then what do I do? Park like way down the block and walk half the block? you know? Like I've also got small kids and I've got 3. So it's so frustrating. Like every time in time of like crisis or when anything happens, people go nuts. Like nobody ever like at least he came to talk to me, so that was nice. Like he came to the door instead of like, but I mean, what is he gonna do? He can't call the tow truck because he didn't have a legal handicap thing. So I mean, nobody is nice when it comes to parking in front of your place, but people seem to think that parking out front of your home is like a thing, and it's not. Like you don't have the right to say, "Oh, you can't park there," because it's public parking. No, anybody can park in front of your home if they want to. I mean, I suffered for a whole year with my neighbors. They parked like 2 of their 6 vehicles out front of my house every day, and the guy's truck was super, super loud and super noisy. So, anyway, that's my beef. That's my beef this week. We'll see what happens next week. Okay, so moving on, that was the rest of my review, and that's what I'm doing today. Okay, oh, and I'm also, so the baby shower stuff, I gotta start doing that. The weekly schedule, and then business expenses. I think I already mentioned that. So review compass card now, because I gotta get a move on. It is already 6:52. Physio, water, neither of them. I haven't started physio. Journaling, I always am fine with that. Read outside, I've done a couple times. Meditate, no. Plan movie with Connor, not yet. But he is going for a movie with his class next week. I'm so excited. It's no cost. It's $25, but they're not charging parents. They're paying for it. And it's such a nice little thing that they're doing. They have Friday off from National Indigenous Day, I think. And then on Wednesday, they're going to a movie. And it's just like, wow, like that is so special and so nice. So I haven't done that yet. Barbie's with Danica, we played a little bit. And outside with the kids, we've done that a little bit. Dexter, we haven't really had nodules, but we've watched lots of show. Oh, guess what's on? Ha! It started on the 11th. Was my Love Island. We watched the first episode last night. We never finished it, but we watched the first episode. And it's so good. I'm so excited about it. So Love Island, I'm going to put that on there. I'll add that to next week. Okay, homeowner, basement haven't started. Garage haven't started. Outside, poop clean, haven't picked anything up lately. And sheets bedding, I just did my sheets, but now I have to do the kids' sheets. Set baby shower date, we did that. I have to continue writing out the plan today. List of things I have, not yet. Arrange date for pickup. I need to get her to pick everything up after I've made the list, and not yet. Shopify, I did the research. I'm not going to follow through with that right now. New music I did. Intro I did. Weekly review. Ooh, I don't think I did a review. Let me see. It's like the only thing I never did. I didn't. Okay, I gotta go back and do that. I'll put that on my new card. Blog I did. Sticker design, yes I did. July planner deco, I've ordered everything and now I'm just slowly printing out what I need to print, waiting for the other stuff. Order terms for August, I have not done that yet. I have to wait. Weekly review, not yet. Jane's agenda, we did. And Monday she's canceling because she's not going to be there, so she's having her next one tomorrow. So I have to do that tomorrow, and I'll do the reading for that for the new week as well, so I don't have to do it next week. Read outside I have, and goals for July, we're doing that as well, so I'll put that on the new card. Okay, so I mean, not terrible. I mean, I got a lot of work things done, so I'm very happy with that. So now, instead of doing the new rules and big rocks, we're going to jump into calendar, master task, and inbox and quickly look at that. Honestly, inbox, I haven't added anything new. So I'm not even going to look at this right now because like I'm supposed to plan for the family reunion. I don't even know if we can afford to go. It's going to be sad. I don't want to miss it because there's a lot of my family members that are getting older. And if I wait another 2 years, I might not even be able to see them. The only thing that I could do is plan like it would be nice to go for the whole experience. But if I even did like a drive and we drove out there and we made a plan to go for like to Red Deer, and then we took one day and then went to visit everybody, but it might not be enough. And like our kids would have so much fun because there's so many other little kids. So I still got to look into that. And I didn't even realize, like, K-Days is right around the corner, for goodness sake. It's like July 21st. And like we're in the middle of June already, and it feels like I can never catch up. And we're struggling right now. Like we're paying our property tax next week, and with Chad always being sent home, he's not getting any pay. And it's really frustrating because, I think we're getting ahead and then we don't. And then I think we're going to get ahead and then we don't. And I'm like, Chad, you're going to have to work out of town. Like there's no other possible thing to do. Like we have to get more money somehow because we don't have enough. Like we're not saving anything. Like all of our sinking funds, they're toast. They're done. So after I pay property tax, we've got no backup. So I don't know what we're gonna do. He doesn't want to leave his job though because he likes what he's doing. And I don't want to take that away from him, but we need the money. So I don't know. I've got to let him make that decision. And in the interim, we possibly could, fall on hard times. So that's a completely other frustration, but that is also a frustration for me. Okay, so next calendar. Oh, we never reviewed goals. How did I skip that? I went right to compass card and didn't even look at goals. Sorry, guys. I'm missing all of my steps because now I'm in a rush. Okay, let's see. For June, let's see if I did anything here. So 18-month check for Logie isn't until, I think it's the week coming up, I think. Can't remember. July marketing is done. July planner setups won't be for a while, but we'll take a look at that when we get to work. Meditation, not yet. Property tax, not yet. Physio, note. Self-care, note. Read out and Sun, I have. Books, I'm almost done. Red Deer trip, not yet. Start basement. Oh, wow, I guess I can't cross off anything. I don't even have any work stuff on here, really. I did all the work stuff. Okie dokie. So then the goals on the monthly tab, let's see what I can cross off there, if anything. Father's Day, we're not there yet, but I did buy cards for 2 of them. Logan's visit, no. School done. Property tax, Red Deer trip, no. Okay, so calendar it is. So like I said, today is the 13th. And payday tomorrow, swimming on, not Saturday, Chad will be working Saturday, so we'll move that to Sunday. Father's Day is also Sunday, but we are always busy. We do the grocery shopping in the morning, and then we go swimming right after, because swimming starts at 2. Okay, buddy. Yard waste pickup is on the 17th. So again, they're going to have to pick it up in the front because we can't do anything in the back. So I'll have to call about that as well. My son's appointment is on the 18th. So I'll have to do that. That's next week. Okay, free hot lunch for my son, which is also nice. Oh yeah, so look at this. So he's got his movie field trip here. Don't wake up, Logan, okay? So this is his last week of school. Oh no, it's his second last week of school. So he has today and tomorrow. And then this week they've got the field trip on Wednesday. They've got a free hot lunch from Circle K on Thursday. No school on Friday due to the Indigenous Day. And then his last 3 days of school, he's got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they're done. And it's just going to be a fun day. And then an assembly here. So this whole week is like a huge write-off. Like they're not doing anything important this last couple weeks anyway. Like they don't have any projects to do. So that's good. So yeah. So still, it's going to be a little busy for me. But that means I won't have to make his lunch. He'll have lunch here, but he won't have lunch on these 2 days. So that's actually nice. So I can keep that in mind when I'm grocery shopping. And we'll get the groceries on Sunday. Okay, so that's good. I'll come back to this when I do my list and stuff. Over here, what can I cross off? Garage cleanup, nope. Baby stuff, nope. I don't know if my husband cleaned the furnace filter. I should ask him. July goals, I'm working on that today. Sheets for kids, bookshelf organization. Oh yeah. So one of my projects, I'm like looking at my bookshelf beside my desk and it is getting revoltingly unorganized. And the top 2 shelves are for all my Franklin binders. And the bottom two shelves are for all my planner stuff. And then I've got two drawers at the very bottom. One of the drawers is for my planner stuff, and then the other drawer is for my books. I've got a few paperback books that are my older ones that I'm not getting rid of. So they're mostly my Karen Remoning series. I should actually go in there and look, but every time I open it when my kids are up, then they're like, "Ooh, what's in here, Mom?" And then they get in there. Um, so my idea was there are a few binders I wouldn't mind trying to sell. Um, two specifically actually. One of them is on the site, on Franklin's site still, and one of them isn't. Um, but I guess I would try to sell them through you guys first. I would tell you which ones I'm trying to get rid of. I'm not going to show you today because I'm not quite ready, but maybe next time, I'm thinking about it. I've been thinking about it for a while. So when I get to that point, I will let you know. But for the most part, I think I'm just going to keep the top. I want to keep my leather binders on my shelf, and then the non-leather binders, I think I'm going to put in a container and put them in the basement, because I just don't have the room on the shelf. And then the same with the planner stuff. The planner stuff I use every day on the shelf. So I have my Teresa Collins binder, and I've been putting my Jane's Agenda master plan stuff in there. So I want to keep that available. And then my spiritual planner is on that shelf, and then my some of my journaling stuff is on there. So I want to keep all of that stuff available, but everything that I'm not using, it's just sitting there. And it's also got for example, my youngest, Logan, his percussion cups on there. It's got random stickers, washi tape I've been trying to get rid of forever. One of my kids' iPads is charging on there. I've got these packs of gum on there, like random stuff that I don't need. It's on my bookshelf. So it's on here because I'm going to have a project and I'm going to clean it up. So I don't know if it's going to be this weekend. Maybe, because I can't have it at the end of the week. Like my sticker stuff is done for the month, so that's good. But I can't have it when I'm doing a planner setup week, so maybe I'll do it this upcoming weekend. And that gives me a good excuse to to dust the shelving as well. So maybe I'll do that. I'll add that on there. July business goals we'll do today. July stickers are done. Yay. July freebies are done. July die cuts are done. I researched Shopify. Shop for new music is done. July classic setup. I can't remember when it'll be done, but I'll check my planner. July bullet journal, July compact, July goal video, and then Sandra Doll intros are done. Haha. Done, done, done. See, I actually went ahead and did stuff, right? Now I really need to focus on the basement and the garage. But the basement, once I get rid of all the baby stuff, I think that'll be a big chunk of it, because right now it's sitting in the middle and I just don't have room. Oh, I didn't tell you guys, was it last week? I had some wet towels down there and I threw them down there and hadn't washed them because I wash my whites separate and sometimes add a little bit of bleach to the whites. I don't put my baby stuff in there though, by the way, but the face cloths and white towels or anything like that, white bath mats. And underneath there were two millipedes. Oh, they were so creepy. And or maybe they were centipedes because they had the long legs. I don't know which one's bigger. I think the centipedes are bigger. So they were centipedes. There were two of them. They're probably a husband and wife. But I killed the poor little things. Those ones I couldn't take outside because I know they bite, and I didn't have a way to capture them, so I ended up killing them. They were in my clothes, and I saw it, and it just freaked me out because I wasn't expecting it, right? Oh, and I felt guilty for killing them. I wish I could have had a way to take them outside. Spiders I can handle finally taking outside because I have arachnophobia really bad. Spiders I can do. It depends what kind of spider it is. If it's the ugly wolf spiders, I can't because they go fast and they're ugly, and I should still be able to, but I watched, the reason why I hate wolf spiders, I watched them kill a jewel spider one time, and ever since then I have a hate on for them. But any other spider I usually take outside. So, but those ones I can usually take outside and be okay with it. But centipedes, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I know they're good for the soil though. I'm pretty sure. So, I know millipedes and whatever, they're good for the soil. Okay, so I'm gonna have to think about some of the things I was talking about and go back and review when I make my list. See, now I feel like I've got spiders and millipedes crawling on me. Gross. I'm gonna have to do my review. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to do quite a few things on my compass card this week. I'm actually quite busy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to call the city today. I don't really have anything on there for today, but my list here. See, I'm supposed to do the bathrooms and clean my kid sheets. Like that's a lot of work. Um, yeah. I've still been cleaning my desk. I gotta clean the main part here. I cleaned the other desk and it looks good. But yeah, the other side. I haven't gone through 2 containers yet, but I want to. And I need to clean my son's room. It's such a mess. I need to like get him to like throw stuff out, or I'll be like, I'll hold something up and I'll say, "Can I get rid of this or give it to Goodwill?" And then he needs to let me know what to do with it because his room, he has no room in his room. I don't even know what to do with it anymore. So I'm gonna start storing his hockey cards in his treasure chest in his closet because there's no room. Like I can't even get in there. So we have to figure out something. It's on my list for a reason, but I haven't even touched any of this stuff yet. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed. Okay, so that's it for all of that. So now we've looked at the list, we've looked at the inbox, the calendar, the master tasks. So now I'm going to go ahead and make this off camera. There's just so many things to do, and it's like I was all excited and proud of myself, and I was like, yes, look how much I've accomplished. And I did a lot of work. I did all of that like business stuff that I had on my business list forever, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, I still have tons of stuff to do. Like, where is it all coming from? Like, like it's like it never ends, I feel like. Okay. And I still have to write out a list if we are going to Red Deer at the end of the month. I need to write out a list for packing and stuff. So this is going to be a very busy compass card week. Okay, so I'm going to start. So my plan is here is I'm going to do my new rolls and big rocks on my compass card. We'll do that first, and I'll fast forward that. Then I'll go right into scheduling my week and then doing my my work week. It's already 7:07, so I'm going to try to hurry as fast as I can. Okay, bear with me.
Every time that my mind slip, I just see my past life. Having dreams in a dream, I wonder why I carried on with the things that made you lose your mind. There's no way I can undo what I've done. Can we be strangers again, start fresh like a morning? What's so bad about that? So why won't you follow? Why won't you follow me home? I know I can't make you mine. Yes, I ran out of town. There's no hope for me. I fell down the bottom, so I fell down way deep. But if I can't have the real you, then let me make a 3D print of you. Friends keep on saying that I'm better off alone. They don't know what it feels like, but I do. So you faded out while I watched it down, obsessed with myself. Wanna hit the reverse on what's broken. Can we be strangers again, start fresh like a morning? But what's so bad about that? So why won't you follow? Why won't you follow me home? I know I can't make you mine. Yes, I ran out of town. There's no hope for me. I fell down the bottom, so I fell down way deep. But if I can't have the real you, then let me make a 3D print of you. so I miss my target. It's a time to move on, but I cannot. I shoot in the dark, so I miss my target. It's a time to move on, you know. So why won't you follow? Why won't you follow me home? I know I can't make you mine. Yes, I ran out of time. There's no hope for me. I fell down the bottom, and so I fell down way deep. But if I can't have the real you, then let me make a 3D print of you. You, 3D of you, of you, of you, 3D of you. Yeah, you, 3D of you, of you, of you. Hey, this might come out as total madness, but just wait. I really need to tell you something. 'Cause I feel alone in a room, surrounded by people. I wanna know if you're feeling it too. Out on the roof, here with you, it all seems so distant. With you, under streetlights, right next to the skyline. With you, yeah. I've been a cynic for so many of my days. Now you just my makeup believer out of me. 'Cause you look so pretty in the sunrise, and somehow now everything is alright. I feel like every word is so translucent, so real. Oh, won't you tell me how you do it? Now I'm high, but the buzz in the room, surrounded by people. I couldn't care, but nobody but you. Sway with me now, baby, dance, give into the moment. With you, under streetlights, right next to the sky.
All right, guys, we are all done. It's 7:42, so I am running a little bit late here. As for work, I realized I was looking at my monthly schedule, and this week won't be that busy because it's like still the second last week of June, and this will be the busy filming week. However, I was thinking I should get a head start, so I'm going to be doing the goal video in this week, the bullet journal video, and maybe even the compact video. The only thing is I haven't purchased compact inserts yet, so I'm not sure what I'm doing there. I still want to have compact inserts, so unless I don't know if I'll be purchasing Franklin or if I just use something like printable from the internet right now. I actually do have like a half letter version that I could probably size down somehow to personal wide. I could use like the weekly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do there yet because it's already like June 14th. So if I order Franklin now, it would come right away, but I don't have the funds to do that right now. So I need to wait. And I'm not sure which inserts I want to get for my Franklin. I don't know if I want to do day on one page, day on two page, or just the weekly. I was thinking about weekly day, her point of view, because those are really cute and they'd be perfect for my compact, and it'll be a lot less inserts for the year as well. So I'm not sure. But I mean, I don't use the day on two pages as much as I want to on my compact. So I think the weekly would be okay. because I do still have lots of notes pages and I can just put notes pages in there if I needed to. I think the biggest thing for me for my compact is simply to have like the monthly calendar so I can have it to reference when I go out places. So yeah. Yeah, so I'll be doing those 3 videos and probably trying to maybe work on August designs starting because yeah, I realize I want to get a head start. And I really do need to do some brainstorming for my blog because I feel like I'm running out of ideas. So I need to do that. And then generally it's like kind of the same thing as, you know, as usual. So I did put August planner charms so I can start thinking ahead and go from there. Okay, so that's it for work. And then if I go back to my planner, so I have a really long list here. It's going to be pretty busy. The only thing I forgot to do on here was also red deer packing list. So I need a money plan for the reunion and a money plan for K-Days and a red deer packing list. So I'm going to do those things as well. So it's just one more thing to add to the list. But anyway, I kept it pretty simple. I just put the main thing in like these little boxes. They're mostly Happy Planner stickers. This is Erin Condren here. These are my hearts and my rainbows. And then the rest is Happy Planner, except for this one underneath. This is Little Rainbow Moon from my friend Nancy. I just used one of these. And that's it. I have a huge weekly task list. I know it looks crazy, but I've got a lot of stuff to do, and I didn't realize that it was piling up so quickly. It's like I thought I was getting so ahead, and I was so proud of myself, and I'm like, yes, look how much work I'm doing. And then I'm like, oh my God, like I've got so many things to do. And it's literally, I mean, it's not the end of the world if they don't get done, but then my business doesn't progress and our home looks like crap. So I mean, I have to get on Chad to mow the lawn. I've been trying to get him to do it for a week, so I need to get him to do that. I'm going to pick up the dog stuff before he does that. Do all of the plans for my sister for her baby shower, and then do some chores myself. I got to clean the bathrooms. I've got to do the kids' sheets and clean my desk. Bookshelf organization is very important for me because I can't look at this without getting angry. And then, yeah, the red deer packing list because that's coming up soon. So one more week. And I want to do it before that busy week. So if I can get all this stuff done, this stuff isn't work related necessarily, except for some of the goal stuff in the bullet journal. So if I get this stuff done, then I'll be prepared for next week when I'm busy doing all my planner setups. So anyway, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, please subscribe, click on the bell button, and I will see you guys in the next one like usual. Bye, friends.